What's up, you guys? This is Adam Gillespie with Rancid and Sweaty Calves, and I'm coming at you with yet another video. And in this one, I'll be covering some basic thoughts in regards to the theatrical box office debut of Thor: Love and Thunder. Now, it's no secret to anyone who knows me in personal life that I hate this movie. I think it's terrible, and apparently a lot of people do as well, because if you take a look at the box office numbers, it's drastically underperforming compared to what it was predicted to do domestically alone. Domestically, it was predicted to do somewhere between $300 and $400 million in the opening weekend because of how Doctor Strange performed so well at the opening weekend of the box office. However, if we take a look at what's going on in the domestic box office from the numbers, which is a pretty reliable website, we can see that Thor: Love and Thunder has only made about $144,165,107 domestically, which is about half of what it is that they were projecting to make in the low end of this film. The worldwide box office is just barely over what they predicted the domestic box office would be. $303,165,107, and the international box office is actually somehow made more than the domestic box office. The international box office has made $159 million. Now, if we take a look at the current trend of Marvel films that aren't Spider-Man No Way Home, and if we remember the fact that there was an 82% drop-off rate from the first weekend, the opening weekend, to the second weekend of Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, then what would the numbers be for Thor: Love and Thunder if the drop-off is somewhere around the same? You know, you have 70 to 80% drop-off rates for most Marvel Cinematic Universe films nowadays because they are just so forgettable, and the people who go to see them typically don't care to see them a second time because they only wanted to see it for content and to stay updated and keep up with the Joneses. This film has very vastly underperformed at the box office, and it's no secret why. It's a movie that irreverently doesn't care about Thor. It doesn't care about the franchise. It doesn't care about the mythos of Thor. It says screw it to the character. And who can blame the fans of this character for not going to watch their favorite character be destroyed? Who can blame people for not wanting to see Taika Waititi ruin our mythos in a minute, baby, as he himself quoted? Who wants to see all new, all different Jane Foster Thor save the day in Thor's own movie? Who wants to see Thor get undermined by a bunch of other random female characters in a gay rock instead of him actually doing something heroic? You want to see Thor be Thor in a Thor movie, but unfortunately this movie doesn't care for that. And a lot of the people who would have gone to see this movie, who are Marvel fans, don't want to see this because they're hating the fact that Marvel has gone down such a woke bullcrap route. It's pointless. They look at this character, they understand, hey, they have ruined my favorite character, or they have ruined a character that I genuinely like, or they have taken a character that meant something, that used to have reverence for the source material, and they have completely turned it into nothing more than a joke. And this movie highlights that perfectly. This movie is doing nothing but turning this character into a joke. And a lot of the people out there who have actually cared about Thor are starting to realize that the Marvel Cinematic Universe doesn't care about Marvel. It doesn't care about good stories. It cares about product, and it cares about making money. And they're going to push whatever product they can push out, so long as it's the cheapest, most base level story that they can make. And that's exactly what this movie does. It focuses way too much on comedy. The acting is terrible. And just everything about this movie is awful. Everything about this movie is awful. Character decisions, everything. Everything's awful. Even the visuals, which is something that the Marvel Cinematic Universe used to be known for doing really well, was good visuals. But ever since Black Panther, their visuals have gone down drastically. Drastically. Movie to movie. And I think it's because they're pushing 2 to 3 movies out a year, and it's just not giving the effects artists enough time to actually take care of it. And it's rubbing off on genuine Marvel fans. They don't want to see their heroes get destroyed in every single possible way, including bad CGI. So let me know your guys' thoughts. You know, I hate this movie. I think it's a terrible movie. I think it should never have been created, and I think if they were to just literally copy and paste what was in the comics, it would have been way better. But they didn't want to do that, and they wanted to instead create their own crappy movie, and they're suffering for it, clearly, and it's highly unlikely that they'll break even. But nonetheless, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like. Share this with your friends. Get this out there. That helps with the algorithm. And also, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification icon so that you'll be alerted to every single video I upload. I appreciate everyone who has subscribed so far. I love the fact that we're growing. I love you guys. I hope that you guys enjoy what it is I put out, and I hope that we can continue to stick together as a fellowship of subscribers on this channel. I can't wait to see where we go. And yeah, no, again, I can't express enough thanks for you guys. I really do. I appreciate every single one of you. But I hope you guys have a great day and a great rest of the week.